Hey there, and welcome. So you're ready to jump in and have your first real conversation in English, but maybe you're thinking, where do I even start? Well, you're in exactly the right place. We are going to break it all down, step by step, to get you speaking with confidence, starting right now. And look, if you're feeling a little bit nervous, that is totally normal, trust me. But by the end of this, you're going to have some really simple, really powerful tools to handle those first few moments of any conversation. We're going to build that confidence together, one easy step at a time. All right, first things first, where does every single conversation begin? That's right, with a greeting. Think of it as the first building block, the key that unlocks the whole door to communication. It sounds simple, but trust me, getting this part right makes a huge difference. So you've got a few great options here. Hello is kind of the universal one. It just works anytime, anywhere. Can't go wrong. Hi is a little more friendly. And hey is super casual, perfect for friends. Then, of course, you can use the time of day. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. The best way to learn this stuff is just to do it. So let's practice right now. I want you to repeat each one after me. Ready? Let's go. Hello. Hi. Hey. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Awesome job. Seriously, just hearing yourself say the words is a huge step forward. Okay, here's a quick but super important tip. This is one that trips a lot of people up. Good evening is a greeting. It's what you say when you arrive somewhere. Good night, on the other hand, is a farewell. You only say that when you're leaving or, heading to bed. Getting this little detail right, it makes a really great impression. All right, so you've said hello. Awesome. What's the natural next step? Well, you ask how the other person is doing. Let's dive into how to do that. How are you? That's the classic. It's polite, it's the standard, you can never ever go wrong with it. How's it going is a bit more informal, a little more relaxed. And then you've got what's up, which is very casual. You'd probably save this one for close friends. Picking the right one just shows you get the social vibe, So what do you say when someone asks you? Well, you've got options here too. I'm fine, thank you is perfectly polite. I'm good or I'm doing well are also great. Really positive answers. And not bad is a super common, kind of casual way to say that things are just okay. The key is to just pick one that feels natural to you. Okay, let's see how this all fits together in a real back and forth. So person A kicks it off with, "Hi, how are you?" Now watch what person B does. They answer, "I'm good, thank you." And then, this is the most important part, they ask the question right back, "How are you?" Always, always return the question. It's polite, and it's what keeps the conversation moving. All right, you've nailed the greeting and the how are you. Now, if you're meeting someone for the very first time, it's time to introduce yourself. This is how you really start to connect. This part's easy. You can just say, "My name is," or "I am." Both are perfect. After you say your name, it's really common to add, "Nice to meet you." If you're in a more formal situation, like a business meeting, it's a pleasure to meet you. Sounds really great and respectful. Let's put it all together in another example. Check this out. Emma says, "Good morning. My name is Emma. What's your name?" See how she does it all at once? The greeting, the introduction, and the question. And David comes right back with, "Hello, I am David. Nice to meet you." See? It's so smooth. A complete and really friendly introduction. Okay, let's talk about adding a formal touch. Sometimes, especially at work or in situations where you want to show a lot of respect, using titles is the perfect way to do it. So for men, it's simple, Mr. or just Mr. For women, there are a few choices. Mrs. is for a married woman, and Miss is for an unmarried woman. But honestly, the most useful one to know is Ms. It's pronounced Ms., and you can use it for any woman, married or not. Seriously, when in doubt, Ms. is almost always the safest and most modern way to go. You might also hear people use sir for men and ma'am for women. These are super polite and formal, and you'll hear them a lot when you don't know someone's last name, like in a store or a restaurant. And using them is really straightforward. You just put the title right before the person's last name. For example, "Good morning, Mr. Smith." It instantly sets a respectful, formal tone. Okay, you've officially got the tools. You know how to greet people, how to ask how they're doing, and how to introduce yourself. Now, it's time to put it all into action. So, I'm going to give you a little personal challenge to try out today. Here it is, your 3-step challenge. Step 1. Just practice the greetings. Say hello, hi, good morning out loud 5 times today. Easy. Step 2. Introduce yourself. You can do it to your reflection in the mirror or grab a friend. And finally, step 3, the big one. Just ask one person, "How are you?" That's it. It feels like a small thing, but it has a huge impact. And I mean it. You've totally got this. You now have everything you need to start that first conversation. You know, the hardest part is just starting, and you've already done the learning part. So be confident. So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. As you go about your day, at the store, at work, wherever you are, who are you going to say hello to today? That first hello could be the start of something really great. Go on, make it happen.